Welcome back to the next section on all you need to know to be comfortable writing Python scripts. In this section, we go on to explore the 4 generations of programming languages. Early on, the first generation programming language, we had to write the entire program using just zeros and ones. This was the machine language. In the machine language, what we see is writing the program in itself was difficult because remembering the number of zeros and the ones and the combinations was in itself difficult. Having said that, the debugging of this program was even more difficult because writing itself was very difficult and understanding where the zeros and ones went wrong was even more difficult. Then came the second generation programming language. Here, the focus was on control of hardware without using zeros and ones. That's where this assembly language fits in. Then came the third generation programming language. The focus of the third generation programming language was on simplicity. For example, if we are looking at the C programming language, you don't really need to know the C programming language to understand what the program is doing. For example, printf. I don't understand what the F is, but print I know is doing some writing. Similarly, scanf, I don't understand what the F is, but scan I know is doing some reading. With the third generation programming language, you don't really need to know the programming language to understand what the program is doing. Today, we look at the fourth generation programming language. The focus of the fourth generation programming language is spoken English. Python is the fourth generation programming language. When we look at the fourth generation programming language, learning a fourth generation programming language and understanding a fourth generation programming language is extremely easy. That basically because you can relate to the fourth generation programming language from any and every background. Whether you have programming background or otherwise, you will be in a position to understand what the program is doing because the focus is on spoken English. Let us say, for example, we are looking at the AND and OR operators. When you look at the AND and OR operators in other programming languages, you have to use the ampersand and the pipe. Whereas when you're working with Python, it is AND, OR, OR. Similarly, the NOT is NOT, NOT. Well, Python is case sensitive and you'll need to make sure that you write it in lowercase. So that has been a very brief introduction to the 4 generations of programming languages. Thank you very much for watching. Look forward to the next section.